Despite intense but delayed treatment, the first person diagnosed with the Ebola virus in the U.S. died Wednesday. Thomas Eric Duncan, a Liberian national who traveled into the country on September 20th, initially showed no symptoms when he arrived, but fell ill several days later. Meanwhile, the federal government announced it was expanding airport examinations to guard against the spread of the deadly disease at 5 airports that received travelers from West Africa. Duncan had been staying with the mother of his son at a Dallas apartment when he became sick. She and 3 others who had contact with him there are in quarantine until the virus incubation period passes. Her church pastor broke the news to her Wednesday morning.
She reacted as almost anyone would, with great shock and despair.
State health officials say Duncan's body will be cremated, citing strict federal policies.
We are going to discuss what happens with the cremains after they are given to the next of kin.
Anxiety about Ebola remains in the Dallas area. A sheriff's deputy who went into the apartment where Duncan had stayed reported Ebola-like symptoms when he went to an urgent care clinic in Frisco, Texas.
This patient had reported that they initially had been in the apartment and the initial Ebola patient in Dallas and had some contact with family members. I'd like to emphasize that at this time our information is they had not had contact with the patient.
The Frisco fire chief says the exposure is being treated as a low-risk event, but first responders still donned protective gear as they brought the man to the same hospital where Duncan received treatment. John Moan, Associated Press, Dallas.